Welcome everybody to the next installment of the Upscale Business Podcast. All right, What are we talking about today?
Motivation. We always hear people say, I just don't feel motivated to do this. I'm not motivated to work on X. I'm in a slump. My motivation is gone. I was really motivated 3 weeks ago, but now I'm not motivated anymore. There's so many little things around motivation, and I'm a huge fan of not waiting to be motivated, but actually setting your environment up and building habits that you can rely on when your motivation dwindles.
I think firstly, what is motivation?
Now you like get up and you feel pumped about doing something and you want to jump straight in.
The way in which I look at what you're talking about here is that there's the motivated side and then there's the unmotivated side.
Yep.
And what we have to learn to do is identify the different characteristics and traits and actions that start to occur when we are unmotivated.
Yep.
And then use those as our trigger to do certain things.
I also feel like when you're motivated, going to the other side that you're talking about, there is that internal motivation. And I sometimes feel like when you go into that unmotivated state, that's because your internal motivation is going down. And then there's external motivation. It's like, is it the carrot that motivates you or is it the cat that's chasing you that motivates you? So external motivation.
Yep.
Internal motivation. I'm getting to that point now, and I'm just using running as an example because I'm doing a lot of that right now. I actually noticed that I started to feel better when I run, and I'm having fun and I'm enjoying it. So I'm getting that motivation more often where I'm like, hey, I really want to go for a run. Let's do this. When we now go and look at the unmotivated side of things, like why do we feel unmotivated? I would always start with, are my basic needs met? Did I sleep? Did I eat? Did I drink enough water? Did I move? Did I look after my body to have enough energy to do something? I learned this little thing yesterday. I'm reading a book on and off. It's called Hell Yeah or No.
Hell yeah or no?
Yeah, Derek Sivers. And there's one chapter that just got to me, and it was about motivation. We already established that, okay, a routine and habits will help you to accomplish things and do things despite being unmotivated. But his wisdom also, and I loved this, you don't want to wait until motivation strikes to do all the boring things. Have your boring list, you can call it the boring things that I have to do at some point, ready for when you don't feel motivated, like you're in a slump. Go to that list and choose that dull time in your life to get rid of the boring tasks. And the funny thing is, and I know this, if I start to do anything, no matter how boring it is, I get momentum and I actually become more motivated because I'm ticking off something, even if it's the most boring task on my list. If you're feeling super unmotivated and you just lack that discipline, find someone who holds you accountable so that externally motivates you to keep going with your goal that you set out to do. Also, come back to your why. Why do I want to do this? For me, like I entered into a running challenge just because like my biggest thing was I know that running, I feel really good when I do it more, and I wanted to get back into running. And it's like one of those things like, okay, why am I doing it? Because I know it makes me feel great, keeps me fit, keeps me healthy, gives me energy. There's so many benefits to it. And then having a little bit of a challenge with a friend offers connection, friendship, and it just keeps me motivated externally as well as internally. So coming back to why makes it easier to keep up with the discipline if you're feeling the lack of motivation.
Motivation is a massive thing in life. But at the same time, sometimes you just got to do shit and show up in a certain way and like just get it done.
Yep. So don't wait until motivation strikes.
Yep.
But keep showing up.
The best day to start something is today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't wait until 1st of January.
Don't
Do
wait.
it today.
Do it today. I like it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening.
Till next time.
Bye.